Okay, so this video is on how to make a window. By now you should have done at least two of the walls, elevation C and elevation A, which is only a short wall, but elevation A has a long top plate. Now we need to work on the two walls that have windows in them. Now when we're doing the walls with the windows, it's important to recognise that on one side we just have the window sitting in the middle of the room. On the other side we have the window sitting in the middle of the entry, which is a different measurement to there. And then there's a porch here, so there's also a wall junction over here. So you've got a window and a wall junction on this one, so this one's a bit complicated. But this window here represents just like this. Got the studs. This previous student, where I've done this as well, he's marked out where all his studs are going to go. He's marked out on the top and bottom plate, pulled them apart, and he's made his window. Now the window, according to the specifications, has changed. So this is my little template to make sure it fits in. So your window measurements are 100 millimetres wide by 120 millimetres down. Now according to the plan over here, it shows you that the window, the bottom of the window, should 60 millimetres from the floor. So from the bottom of the bottom plate to the bottom of the window it's 60 millimetres. So we need to make sure that that piece there is 60 millimetres for the window to sit on. Then you've got another 120 for your height of the window. Then you've got the top piece. I've got to put a lintel in, because the lintel is with the load is here, big load here, can't go down through the window, we have to spread it round an opening. That's why we've got two studs here, so any load that's here will go onto the lintel, and the lintel then will bring the load down that stud there, or down both of them together. Depending on the load, it depends on the size of the lintel. Many of you, if you've got a concrete garage, you'll notice that a brick garage, you'll notice if you look up at the roller door or your entrance, there'll be a steel lintel, which holds the bricks up. So we need to create actually this. This one's easy, you just have to nail these together, but we're going to make this. So we need 4 bits of timber, our 4 studs, and we need obviously one either side, so it's going to be like this. And then we need to cut our pieces of 100 and 100 here. So what we need to first of all do is cut out for our lintel. We need to cut this out. So just take 2 of the pieces, probably your inside pieces. Now this timber here, it's just a bit of plywood, but it represents a lintel. It's a laminated timber, so there's 1, 2, 3 layers on it. It's 25 millimetres wide, so just using this, we just want to cut that out, and then probably on the side like this, just go on the side here. So what we need to do is cut that out. We really need a box. So what I can do is, I can just use a little bench hook for now. I can just use a little bench hook out of the way. And what I'm going to do, go down to that line. Okay. So that our lintel can sit in there like that. So we had our 2 pieces, I'll put them here, like that and like that. We're trying to replicate this. It goes on the inside. No, that one will go on the inside too. Now we need 2 pieces for the windows. This is 100 millimetres wide, so you need to cut 2 pieces at 100 millimetres. Use your box if you like. Now I know this is 100, so I can just mark off that. Now we want to make sure the bottom of the window sits 60 millimetres from the bottom. So we need to measure up 60 millimetres. But we don't measure 60 millimetres from the bottom of the stud because you've still got your bottom plate to go on. So what you're going to need to do, put those away, you're going to need to measure up from the bottom of the stud like that, 60 millimetres. And in fact I'm going to put them together, then it makes it easier. 60 and another 120, so another 120 on top of 60 equals what? I'm going to mark it like that. Now we want to make sure that we put these on the correct side, so we want them on this side. So we want them, this one underneath that measurement, and we want this one on top of that measurement. So now you're at a stage where you can nail these together, and once again tap tap, tap tap. Bugger. Now I'm going to bend at times. Let's put another one in. Now this is where you need to tame it a bit and learn, be a bit patient. I'll just get some techniques going. That was going to bend as well, but anyway. I think they're bending because I haven't got them in a vise. There's nothing strong underneath them. That's good. Now I need to just put my other one in. So, now this side. Don't muck it up, Robert. Yeah, I've got them the wrong way around. Silly me. Gotta go that way. So that's that section. Now all we need to do, just need to nail these ones on. They're flush on the top and the bottom, make sure they're level. Same on this side. Now next is your lintel. Now if this is 100 millimeters, this is 8 millimeters, and this is 8 millimeters, technically this should be 116 millimeters. So I'm going to measure 116. Got it there. Now I'm going to just double check my window. Oh.